Welcome back. My next guests are like any other young couple. He does yard work. She loves fashion. And oh yeah, he's a world famous musician and they're starring together in a new reality show on E! Married to Jonas. Take a look.
Know fully where we're at. Yeah.
As far as kids go.
Yeah, as far as kids go. Even though we have a responsibility to get on the road and to do different things.
Well, that's part of the bigger conversation is what that timeline looks like, because it affects, the two of us and the decisions we make within that.
You need to get back out there and tour, obviously.
Please welcome Kevin and Danielle Jonas. All right, so really, you guys wanted to do this on purpose. You let cameras into your life.
We actually didn't know they were there the whole time.
It was no idea.
Yeah, it's like
Isn't that amazing how they just disappear? They're like right here and you just don't even see them anymore.
After a certain amount of time, you really do forget that you're in a room filled with other people and like cameras because you're really in the moment of what's going on. So what you see with this show is really honest with the way we feel, with what happens, and we really wanted to make sure that if we were going to do something like this, that we were being honest.
Do you guys know, do you have a relationship with all the cameramen now?
Yeah.
You know all of them, all their names and stuff?
Know about their kids,
And they know far too much about you.
Way too much.
Way too much, yeah, exactly.
So, but you're used to being in front of the camera all the time. How is this for you?
It's very different. I mean, I've never ever dreamed that my life would be this way at all. So, but you do get used to it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think you have to. Otherwise, you can't live your life at all.
Are you regretting any of this decision right now?
No, just because our relationship got stronger, I feel like, because we're constantly talking to each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's
Constantly.
nice.
It really pulls, something out of you sometimes. Sometimes in your relationship, you're like, all right, I'm choose my battles pretty much, and like I'm not going to worry about this, I'm not going to worry about this. This really makes you talk about those things. And
Okay, we'll see how this all ends up, because you guys are really nice right now. You really like each other, and we're only at like episode 1, so.
yeah, exactly.
Let's see
it's
what
been
happens.
a long run.
Yeah. Now that clip that we just saw, that conversation got a little heated. It stretched from there. So when we start talking about having kids,
It's a bigger conversation. It really is, because
now all of a
I've
sudden
gotta
your
go
brothers have to know.
Well, yeah, because I've got to go on the road. I'm part of a band, and we've got opportunities, we've got obligations, and if I say, oh, I can't go and play that show that whole month because she's gonna have a baby or something like that, that affects them. So we've got to talk about it. We've got to figure it out.
So what's it like being married to all 3?
It is that way, huh?
No,
I'm just kidding.
sometimes.
Yeah, seriously. Is there anything else you have to pass by them before?
I think they're actually helping me out a little bit
Yeah.
at the same time because they know how important it is to me. That's like one of my dreams. Their dream is to be on stage and all that stuff, and I guess they're trying to make it the best experience for me when it does happen. So
That's nice.
yeah, in a way. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
Nice to put.
Do you guys have to schedule like your sex sessions in as well? Do they need
it's
to
like,
know?
okay, so Tuesday works for you.
So if we go out of town
Friday-
for a month, I might have to fly home on the weekend. Or yeah.
Yeah, we have those. There's an app for that.
How many kids do you actually want to have, Danielle?
Well, we keep on going back and forth. I want 4. He wants 2. So we're gonna meet in the middle.
Okay, 2.5.
Yeah.
2, and she's gonna figure out how to keep one a baby for the rest of.
Oh, there's always a way to do that. You can just keep switching them out.
Yeah,
Just keep
that's right.
switching them out. Do you have baby names picked out? I think like everybody always thinks about that, and then they end up naming their dog whatever you wanted to name your kids.
That actually
Yes.
happened recently.
It will. Well,
Yeah, potentially.
almost happened because we got a dog by accident.
Tell me what happened.
Another
What's his
one,
name?
So we went to the pet store. We went actually to a friend of ours who had two dogs, and Danny just couldn't leave with just one. There had to be a home for a second. Oh, a friend wanted it, is what I was told.
She really
Danny,
did.
I got you. I
really
totally
did.
understand where this is.
This is the 3rd dog, though.
Whatever.
Exactly. But she's not living with us. She's living with my mom, and
What's her
For now.
name?
We'll decide. Well, you wanted to name it Paisley, and we like that as a kid's name too. So, I
that
was
was
like,
kinda
you
one of
can't
those things.
name-
Well, technically, Paisley is living at Mom's house, so Paisley's
Exactly.
still up for grabs as a child there.
We will. Maybe it's better off that way then.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about your brothers. They've been judges on American Idol. This whole
Yes.
thing happened. Now, you're the only one that hasn't been a judge, right?
I know. I have not been a judge. I was kind of busy doing other things. But there's other things and other shows that have things. You never know.
Now, what is this that I heard that you actually got asked first? Did I hear this story right?
Yeah, actually,
Uh-huh.
they asked me when they asked me to be a part of that hosting the judging when Joe did it, and I wasn't able to make it because I had a bunch of things lined up to go see wedding venues for me and Danny.
Oh.
So how could I say no?
Priorities, baby.
That's right. At that point in my life, I was like, okay, this is what I'm focused on. So.
Well, and the way Idol's going, it's going to be on for like another 15 years, so you got
Yeah.
you got time.
And all things said, Nick would be an incredible judge on that show. Even though he's young, even though he's accomplished so much in his career at that age, and from Broadway, from this, he's been doing it since he was 8 years old. That's longer than
he
most.
knows a thing or two.
That's longer than most careers.
Now we want to play a little game with you called Pass the Bowl.
Done.
This is where
I got a little nervous the first time I heard that.
So other celebrities have put questions in here for you guys, so pick one out and read who it's from. And
All right. Okay, Spike Lee asks, when was the last time you were scared?
besides right now.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was just gonna say that.
She,
I'm actually terrified today because we've been doing so many like press stuff and
this is all new to her.
it's all new to me.
Oh, that's so cute. Well, don't be scared. This wasn't so bad, was
this
it?
is great.
No,
This
this
is
is
great.
good.
This is easy.
When was the last time I was scared? Was walking down the street with my brothers actually 2 days ago, and a skateboarder was running, coming up behind us, and it sounded like someone was like running up on us, and it felt like someone was gonna like come and attack us, and so my heart started racing really bad. I know that sounds totally strange, but that was the last time I got scared.
He's such a wimpy
weird,
one.
It's so weird
wimpy one.
because like you know that moment you're like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yes.
Like it was like that.